welcome back to another edition of JD Reacts. Today we are reacting to 7 principles you should live by for a happier life. Let's jump into the video.
A reasonable life can be achieved by anyone. An okay life, an okay job, okay relationships, anyone can have these. If you want a great life, you must commit to leading a great life. To doing things the majority do not do. Commit to thinking like the minority, not like the majority. Here are 7 principles to live by for an abundant, happy, successful life. Number 1, the first principle to live by is that one day you will be gone. It may be in 50 years, it may be in 50 weeks, it may be next week, or even today. I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. And rather than live in fear of this, we should embrace the fact that this life is short and unpredictable. Knowing this, we must live fully
I'm going to
today.
Stop.
It is not a
right
recipe.
there, I got something to say. I agree that we should come to terms with death. It's going to happen. I don't think death is necessarily negative. I don't think life is necessarily positive, depending on your view takes. However, I do disagree with people that say life is short. I do understand that you don't know when. And I do understand he's about to say not to live life recklessly. However, life isn't short. Most people live to be 75. That is the majority of people. Your chances of living to be 75 are better than most. I don't look at life as being short. I look at life as being too long not to do and enjoy yourself. I look at life as being too long to be depressed, to be sad, to be angry. It's just too long to be dealing with those negative emotions. That's how I look at it. I don't look at life to be short. I look at it to be too long. Let's carry on.
Be for recklessness, rather a recipe to give your all today, to give your very best today in everything you do, to give your greatest energy to this day, to your family, to everyone you encounter today. It is a reminder for you to leave your best self in each moment. What if they couldn't speak to you tomorrow? What if you were gone tomorrow? What would they speak of you? What can you do that will leave a lasting, positive memory in the lives of everyone you come into contact with? It is about being lighthearted, knowing that in the end, none of this stuff matters. The only thing that ever matters is how you made others feel and how you felt in your own heart. It is about knowing that things can never go with you in the end. The spirit lives on, but the things, they die with your physical body. Remembering that we are going to die is the greatest reminder we can have in our daily lives, because it keeps us focused on what's really important and what is real. Number 2, there is nothing you cannot be, do, or have. If there has been someone, even one person on this planet that has done it before, that means you can too. It doesn't mean it will be easy, but it does mean it is possible.
I say that a lot.
And as long as it is possible, you can work towards it. You can make a plan. Learn what needs to be done for you to live your craziest, most abundant life. A life most would consider impossible. But you know, impossible broken down states, I am possible. You know, impossible broken down is simply the process of making a plan and being willing to work for that plan.
Now I know how to spell impossible.
Principle number 3. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. If it doesn't A, make you happy, or B, make you better, don't make time for it. Now, before any of you jump on this, let me clarify. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. That means if it doesn't make you happy now, while you're doing it, or it isn't going to make you happy as a result of doing it, it most likely is not worth it. Just about everything worth fighting for is going to require a real fight to win a great prize. You will have to suffer and sacrifice for almost anything worthwhile in life. But you should ask yourself this question about everything you do in your life. Does this make me happy?
Hell yeah, it does. I get to talk to people.
If the answer is no, ask yourself, will this sacrifice I am making lead to more happiness in the long term? If not, you should let it go. Number 4, be yourself. Always. No exceptions. It's such a tragedy to see so many people on this planet living lives they don't want to live, just because they listened to other people who did the same. The only way you can live happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. Let me repeat that, because perhaps it is the most important thing you could ever apply to your life. The only way you can be happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. You will never be truly happy in life if you are...
5 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay. So, to elaborate, because I don't think he's going to, you gotta find you first. So, that's hard for most, is knowing who you truly are. I have 2 great ideas for my positive, my positive episodes coming up. One being, how to stay positive after a breakup or a, loss, that includes death. The second one is the more fun one. It's going to be, the sandwich of your happiness. It's a pretty catchy title. So I'm just gonna generalize it. You need, like I did, a long time ago. I listened to everybody, the negative, the positive, and I take chunks and I put them together. What fits my, my beliefs, my ethics, logic, stuff. And now I take the bits and pieces and then I make them into me. So you have to know who you are first in order to be happy with that person. I say this all the time. Either be happy with who you are or change it so you can be happy. So let us carry on with the video.
Constantly doing things to please others, to compete with others, or to be like another. You are unique, and that is your greatest gift. When you follow your own path, regardless if that fits in with others, you open up space for great things to enter your life. Compare yourself to no one. Compete with no other. Make your own decisions, and it will lead to your greatest life. Principle number 5, everything you need is already within you. In this world, we see endless examples of people who seemingly have it all, materially speaking, but they are empty inside. Things will never complete you. Other people will never complete you, regardless of what Terry Maguire says.
Being on a jet ski
There's a saying, needing nothing attracts everything. When you come from a place of needing nothing, of seeking nothing outside yourself to make you happy, you open up space for more amazing things to enter your life. And if things don't come, that's fine. You don't need them. Real happiness is never found outside of us. It is not found in possessions or wealth. Happiness is always and only found within us. It is a state of mind. Never forget this. Happiness is the highest level of success. Do what feels good. The rest will follow. Principle number 6. There's no room for toxic people, but there is never-ending space.
6:40. I agree with this. I agree that in order to enjoy things, you have to be happy with yourself. I've never been rich. My parents have always struggled, but I've always been happy with the stuff I got. I had boxes full of action figures I kept. My children are amazed how I still have stuff from my childhood. I still have more stuff from my childhood if we didn't move so much. But I had the original PlayStation 3. Everybody, was getting the new stuff. I had the big old brick. It lasted me 4 years because I took care of it. I believe that if you cherish what you have, you cherish comes from within, and then you can cherish what you have. And you're not chasing that next big thing. Oh, I make $100,000, so I should have a home. I have a home, now I need a car. I have a car, now I need a boat. I have a boat, now I need, a sports team. But if you see, there's two different things about that, because you can look at it two ways. Either you're chasing it for others, to impress others, or you're chasing it for yourself. I believe that you can get whatever you want. I believe that money is made up. I believe that you can do whatever and own whatever you want, as long as you're doing it because you're already happy, and it's just an extension of that happiness. I'm a happy dude, but I'm not gonna turn down a jet ski. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, no, I have everything. I don't want the free jet ski. No, I'm like, yeah, and then I'm out on the water going, I'm happy and I have a jet ski. The thing about these that I've realized, the self-help and the watching Gary Vee, you've got to realize who they are speaking to, for one. Gary Vee is not speaking to the farmer down the road who's not an entrepreneur. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. It's not how that works. You flood the market with entrepreneurs. Nobody is fixing the electric poles. Nobody is shoveling crap in the sewer. We need people to do those crap jobs. With these self-help and all this, because everybody's got their own opinion on how you should be doing this. He just said, another person cannot make you happy. I've heard Will Smith talk about how him and his wife, both of them are happy and they bring it together, and I believe that. But there are religions and there are people that believe in mystics and all the other stuff that aren't really religious but believe in spiritual stuff, believe that everybody's born with half a soul, and then your other half is born somewhere else, and then when you find each other, it's your soulmate. It's just these things are general, like medicine. You will not help everybody, but it will help the general public. Diet. These things are for majority of people. They're speaking to majority of people because for the majority of people it will work. However, there are minority of people where this stuff won't work. They'll miss key points because they don't know who they are. They rely on stuff to be happy. But there are people who rely on stuff and are genuinely happy. I mean, if you're happy. Happy's happy. Go with it. So I just wanted to say that it's like this. It's like getting Tylenol, versus generic Tylenol. Some stomach medicine works for me. Some stomach medicine does not work for me at all. It depends on the individual. That's why I stress a lot about taking in everything you can and then molding yourself from what you think fits. And that's enough of me barking.
Space for positive energy and positive people. Surrounding yourself with energy killers is one of the worst things you can do if you want to live a happy, fulfilled, and successful life. Unfortunately, not everyone, including families and friends, will share the same positive energy you have. Some will take a while. Some might never get there. Let them run their own race. while you focus on living your own happiness. Those who are truly aligned with you will never hold you back from living the life you want to live. Don't ever dim your light to fit in with others. Shine bright. Those who see your spark will shine with you.
Right there.
Remember, you cannot live a great life, a happy life, if you surround yourself with toxic people. Principle number 7. Whatever you focus on, you will find. If you search for negativity in this world, you will find plenty of it. If you search for hate, anger, violence, and sadness,
brother. I say
you
that
will
all the
find
time.
it. But the same is true
All
on
the
the
time.
flip side. If
Drives
your
Chelsea
only
nuts.
intention is to search for the good, you will find only the good. Whatever meaning you give your life becomes your life. It can be a failure or a lesson, heartbreak or character building. Life is against you or making you stronger. Because there is no such thing as reality. We choose our own reality by the meaning we give each moment in our lives.
Oh, now
Make
we
it
live
your
in the motherfucking
intention
Matrix.
to look for the good in your life, to notice the good in others, to be grateful
Good thing
for
that channel's
what
not
you
monetized.
do have, to see challenges as opportunities to show your true character. Remember, what you give your attention to will become your experience in life. Practice seeing the good in your life and in others. Think the best, expect the best, and always ask yourself, how can this benefit my life? Leave who you were, love who you are, and look forward to who you will become.
Just amen. Amen. That's fantastic. All right. Well, that was my video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, much love. JD out.